All right, champions, I hope you enjoyed week number 1. We are back at it, another week of Capoeira, but before we jump into things heavy, we're gonna teach you the fundamentals, the basics, so you can understand Capoeira, experience it through my eyes. We have Master Nene here, my friend Ruby, and we're gonna walk you through all the steps. But please do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, so I can continue on my month in the making journey. Without further ado, Master Nene, show me how it's done, partner. We got the Capoeira team here, Master Nene and Ruby, all the way down from Beta Horizonte. We're gonna learn Capoeira together and see it through his eyes. So first up is the jinga, the most basic move of Capoeira. Let's show us how it's done. Break it down.
Jinga, the basic of Capoeira.
All right, this is the basic of Capoeira called the jinga. The foot goes back, the hand goes up with the same foot that goes back. You lean forward and you're blocking, but you're also stepping back, ready to strike. Okay.
Las tres patadas básicas de Capoeira.
The first kick of Capoeira is called the cachada. And the cachada, you escape from the opponent, you move this foot out, bring this foot behind, swing it up and around and back.
One step, step in the front, kick, put your leg in the back.
Very nice. Now we're going to do it together and play a little game with cachadas only.
Isso, jinga, jinga, passo, passo, chuta queixada. Isso, muito bom.
This is the second kick of Capoeira called the armada, and he's saying keep your back towards your opponent. You want to point your shoulders and you look to where they are. Then you learn how to spin your body.
Look and the kick.
You look around
turn,
and you hit them.
Yeah. Good.
All right, the third kick of Capoeira, people, it's called the meia lua de compasso. It involves getting on your hands and doing a spin kick around the back. So if you start like this in the jinga, you bring these hands to the front, drop them down, palms flat, and bring your foot up and around, and then you're back in position.
Miro para donde voy patear, subo la pierna.
All right, now we're gonna take all 3 kicks I just broke down and incorporate them into one fluid movement. One kick after the other, but now we're nice and close, so it's a bit more dangerous. We gotta pay more attention. Cachada, armada, middle with the French. So Nene's telling me that when you're practicing Capoeira, especially the kicks, you always have to be looking at your opponent. No matter if you're upside down or backwards, you're watching what they're doing so you don't get hit in the face. All right, so I'm taking the role of master right now, breaking down the 3 batatas, the 3 Capoeira kicks for you. The first is the cachada, which means kick to the chin. The second one is the armada, which is a more defensive kick. And the third, there's the cachada, there's the armada, and the meia lua de compasso, that's when you bend down and then you escape coming out. Those are our 3. He's pretty good, he'll probably earn his belt. Now we're gonna go on to the aus, which is the A and the O, AKA the cartwheel. After this
mão, jump, leg, leg.
Higher with the feet. All right, so hand, foot, foot.
Entendeu mais? Au, empezamos lo juego.
Cool. So he's saying this is how you start a Capoeira game. You start legs down, hands together, and then you go into a cartwheel. After the first cartwheel to start the Capoeira game, you can do another one, which is to protect you from an offensive move.
Au com passo.
Okay. A cartwheel with a pass. You drop down low and protect your torso from being hit. As he spins up, I'm gonna hit him with my forehead. Oh.
El tercero movimiento que se llama au chapa.
So this is going to be the 3rd type of cartwheel, where you use a kick at the end to fend off the enemy. A cartwheel with a kick coming at you, in vivo. Yeah, get back.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa?
All right, we're breaking down the 3 aus, the 3 cartwheels. The au normal is just a standard cartwheel. You use it to start the Capoeira game. The second one is au com passo. It's more of a defensive cartwheel, so no one can headbutt you. And the last one is the au con chapa, which is a cartwheel with a kick. If you see an opening, you strike mid-cartwheel. Boom! We learned the 3 kicks, the 3 cartwheels. Now we're on to the 3 escape methods of Capoeira. One is called the negative lateral, negativo lateral.
Negativa lateral.
Drop down,
Yeah.
throw up the arm,
Yeah.
block the kick. Get as low as you need to. Get back up into the Jenga. We're gonna do the pendulum escape. This is another type of escape. You step back into the jinga and then you bring it down and under. You're ducking under a kick. You're not leaning forward, you're ducking down, down and under, back with the Jenga. Down and under, back with the Jenga. Learning the third escape of capoeira, the negativo rolê. I'm dropping down and spinning around so I don't get hit in the face. Like this, jinga, negativo, drop, spin, spin, and up. Drop down, get out, back into fighting position. He's gonna teach me the 3 acrobatic movements to enter the roda. I'm sure these are gonna be cool. I have no idea what they look like. Let's learn some capoeira. Learning my first acrobatic movement. It's basically a handstand. I've never been able to do these my entire life. So hands in front, forehead up here. Your knees bent here, don't put them on the floor. Hands wide, head all the way up here. And then you bring your legs up together. Slowly raise, but you don't have a lot of pressure on your hands. If there's too much force, you're gonna fall backwards, which is what I always do. We're learning the bridge now, el puente.
This one. Ok. Uno. Mira un poco más así, un poquito más ahí. Porque, si se hace así, abre la espalda. Si hace así, prende la espalda. Eso, esa puente. Okay.
This bridge is broken. We're learning the queda de hinge, which is a kidney stall. Basically supporting my full body weight on my wrist and my kidney. Using a 90-degree angle. Como?
Ya, sube, sube, ya, sube, sube.
We're learning the 3 acrobatic movements of the basic capoeira. The first one is a handstand, triangle handstand. Bounces on his head there, lifts the legs up. Fairly straightforward. The second one is el puente. It's a bridge pose. So you get down, hands back, press up, and I assume you pop up. We're not quite there yet. And the last one is the side handstand. It's like a stalled kidney movement. I can't quite say it in Portuguese, but those are how you start in capoeira in the acrobatic front. All right, folks, we're now learning 2 rasteiras, which are 2 ways to take someone down and have them fall. The first one,
Look, rapa de pé.
Rapa
This
de pé.
one, you stay, go. And the front, 1, 2. Here, look, this one. This task, good for me. Shh. Okay. Yeah.
teaching me how to do a leg sweep to someone. So he's going in with the cachada, which is a kick, and I'm gonna step in, block, and leg sweep.
1. Now, this is in the front, 2 hands in the back. 1, 2.
We're learning 2 leg sweeps here, probably the coolest moves yet. The first one is rapa de pé, which is a standard leg sweep. You knock the guy out. And the second one is corta de pin. It's more of a 360 leg hook. Corta de pé. Look at it. I'm gonna take someone out in the roda next week.
Corta capim.
Corta capin. Boom.
Rapa de pé.
Swinging leg hook. Rapa de pé is a standing leg hook. The 2 ways to take someone out in capoeira. All right, folks, what you just learned are all of the moves I need to learn in a week and a half to get my first capoeira belt. I'm gonna take a test in front of this guy. He's gonna mark down my points. I have to do all of those moves in addition to learning the instruments, singing the songs in Portuguese, and giving an explanation of what capoeira is in Spanish. In addition to all of that, my friends have challenged me to learn how to do a capoeira backflip. So Nene is gonna push me to the limits, see if I can nail a backflip, play some instruments, sing some songs, and do all the moves in less than 2 weeks. We got some work to do.
Let's go.
Up in the clouds, I'm high.